First up, you need to get some baking soda and mix that with water. The ratio is about 3 to 1, but I had to go back and forth a couple of times with water and then adding a little bit more baking soda to get the right consistency. You're going to make a paste out of this, and it has to be spreadable, so just add some water, add a little bit of baking soda until you get the right consistency. When you have the baking soda and water in a good spreadable paste, you're going to want to get a rubber spatula or something to apply it to the door. I'm just going to do half the glass here just so I can see a before and after for the video. But if you were doing this at home, you'd probably do the whole thing at once to make sure that everything's clean. I'm just going to get a good even coverage across the door. If your door is really stained, you might have to do this process twice, or just leave it as it is, as some of the stains might not come off. Leave the paste on the door for an hour or so. I actually left mine for 12 hours because I forgot about it, but now I'm going to start working on scraping everything off. Now I'm going to get a non-scratch sponge and start scrubbing away. You don't have to press too hard here, but if you don't want to scrub, you can get one of these plastic scrapers, and this thing is great. I found a number of great uses for this, and I'll leave it linked in the description below so you can check it out, and it doesn't scratch the glass. I'm just going to go around and scrape everything up, and I work my way across as methodically as possible. You can use a normal blade for this, but make sure you get the right angle. You end up scratching your glass, and you don't want that. That's why I like this plastic blade. It doesn't scratch the glass, but it does do a good job at removing the grease from the door. I'm going to switch back and forth between the blue scourer and the scraper just to try and speed up the process here and make sure to get as much off as possible. The scouring pad does actually do a really good job, but to get some of those more stubborn stains, you do need the scraper. So just bear that in mind, that it might not come off if you only have the scouring pad. Now that I've removed all the baking soda, I'm just going to go around and neutralise it with some vinegar. Just pour a little bit on and wipe it off. And there we have our cleaned oven glass. It looks great. I'm really impressed with this method. As I said before, you might have to do this twice if you have some stubborn stains. The difference between the right hand side and the left hand side is night and day, and we cleaned without using harsh chemicals.